Hey my guys and my girls, today we're doing a really nice thoracic opener. The thoracic spine is the chunk of spine that contains the ribs. And this is usually the part of the spine that's quite locked up in most people, probably just from sitting and general poor posture. This is a really nice way to get some passive movement through the spine and open it up. So I've got Lucy today helping me out. This is the setup. You're gonna need something to kind of rest your back on. This can be the edge of a couch, the edge of a chair, and something to reach back and grab, or you can use a plate to hold the arms down, or a partner to hold the arms down. So this is if you can use the stall bars, this is a perfect setup for it. To begin with, we're gonna align the bottom of the ribs, so the beginning part of the thoracic spine, along the edge of the box there. Once we get to here, lengthen the arms. You can shift your weight forward to begin with. Yeah. Straighten your arms. Go a little bit wider with the hands. Yeah, that's fine. First position will be a little bit lower on the rib cage. From here, once you've straightened the elbows, you can start to just shift the weight down into the hips. So drive the hips towards the floor and then see how that feels. Come back up and then go again. And you'll notice that you might get a couple cracks, or there might be feel like a really nice stretch there. And these first couple reps will just allow you to kind of get a bit of a feeling of the position and warm it up. And then after you've done about 3 of these, just gonna spend some time in the bottom of the position, like so. It's good to spend about a minute there. I think that's pretty sweet. And then once you're done in that specific position, we're gonna come out of it, and when you do so, come out of it slowly. We're gonna come out, and then what we're gonna do is move the box closer to the support, or move yourself further away from the box. So let's go a fair bit further. So we'll go about the middle of the spine, somewhere about there. Actually, that might be a bit too far. Go about there. And this will be essentially a whole new sensation. Should feel like that. Grip a little bit lower. Aiming to grip the hands about shoulder height as well. So you can see that the edge of the box is around the middle of the thoracic now. And then same process. You can drive the hips down, bringing them back up. Do that about 3 times. And then on the 3rd time, again, hang out at the bottom. A really nice thing to do while you're spending some time in this resting position when you're not moving is to take some really, really deep breaths. While you're doing so, it's nice to breathe outwards in the ribs, and every exhale, you aim to let the hips sink a little bit lower. And you can see there, she dropped like about an inch. Really looks like it feels good, that stretch. Again, spend a bit of time here. And then what we're going to do is come back up and out of it again, nice and slowly. And we're going to move it even closer. So aiming to get maybe about there. Aiming to get up almost just above the scapula, the shoulder blades. You can even move down a little bit more, bit more. Yeah, about there. And even from here, same process. 3 repetitions, and then about a minute in the hold. So you can just keep going with that. With this setup, you might find some people get some impingement in the shoulders. What you can do to work with that is to widen the grip on the support that you're using, or try and elevate the shoulder a little bit more, so shrugging upwards in this position. That can help as well. With moving the box around, if you can, you don't need to come all the way back out of it. You can kind of just let go of the support and then slide the box back, or whatever you're using back, or just move yourself forward. If in this case, coming out of it and then going back in. The beauty of this exercise is that we've just done 3 points there, about the lower part of the thoracic, the mid and the upper. As you get used to this, you might find that those 3 points start to feel a little bit more fluid. And then you can start hitting the points in between those 3 points, and you can get to 6. Eventually, you have 12 mobile vertebrae, or potentially mobile vertebrae, in that section of spine. Ideally, using this hinging point on each vertebrae as you climb the spine, and hinging off every one. So you can spend a fair bit of time here. Can end up being about 20 minutes. If you need to come out of it, you come out of it, shake the arms out, go back in, and if you're feeling pins and needles, that's pretty normal. There shouldn't be any acute pain while you're doing this. It should just be like a I guess, a general discomfort for some. It might be really enjoyable for others. But keep in mind the pins and needles thing is pretty normal. I did this for like 20 minutes once and my arms went numb for maybe like half an hour after, and I was freaking out a little bit, but it was fine. Like obviously like the feeling came back, the numbness went away, and ever since then I've had like a great improvement in my shoulder range. So nothing to worry about if that's kind of happening to you. It's pretty normal. Obviously you just slowly build up to those longer holes.